All right, so the Oakland Raiders have now moved down a second time on the night, and for the right to do that, they got back a 5th-round pick that they gave up in moving down the first time, in which they got a second 4th-round pick. So they just replenished the 5th-round pick, and all they've done is pretty much move down 5 spots. The Honda War Room camp looking in on the Buffalo Bills. You chose Ed Oliver by staying put last night. We're about to hear who they moved up a couple of spots and coughed up a 5th-round pick to do. And meanwhile, the Seahawks started the draft with 5 picks. They now are going to have 11. So I assume they're going to choose another choice to go with L.J. Collier, but before soon.
What'd you say going to break about that?
When you give your quarterback that amount of money, which they needed to do, right? I mean, they kind of stuck at that point, but you've got to rebuild the rest of your roster through the draft. Now they've got their quarterback, and the rest of the 52, they got to go find. You know, they got to find role players. They got to find guys that can do everything on the football field.
What do you think the Bills might do?
Offensive line. You got to help Josh Allen out here. They've got some guys in free agency. I don't think they're the answer. They got to get one here.
Okay, let's see who the Bills do. The Mafia that's here in Nashville, getting ready to cheer.
To announce the Buffalo Bills selection, please welcome from the University of Louisville, Pro Bowl center and 2015 Bills Man of the Year, Eric Wood.
The Oakland Raiders have traded the 38th pick to the Buffalo Bills. With the 38th pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the Buffalo Bills select Cody Ford, tackle, Oklahoma.
There you go.
Yeah, Cody Ford is a right tackle at Oklahoma this year. The best offensive line in college football. The question was tackle or guard. You just heard tackle. I think he can hold up there. Play strength and balance, and Brandon Brooks is somebody who's kicked inside and played guard and been outstanding. I think this kid has a shot to stick at tackle. You see him early on in his career in 2016 and 2017. He's playing inside at guard. Now you see him at right tackle in 2018 in pass protection. His hands are a little bit wide. I like to see him clean that up. He's a little bit of a scooper with his hands, but you can work with that. Going up to the next level, second level, watch him get on a linebacker and show you his physicality. Just get all over him and put him on the ground. And then when you want to watch him pull from the backside, something they do a lot in that Oklahoma offense, he's very effective in that as well. So this to me is somebody who can play right away. Another one I'm surprised he was there at this point in time in the draft. I had him as a first-round player, so good value for the Bills.
Not only can he play right away, he has to play right away as far as I'm concerned. You addressed it, DJ. They did made some moves in free agency. They got some guys in the offensive line. Shouldn't preclude them at all from continuing to build there. When you move up last year to get your number 7 pick for your quarterback, Josh Allen, you better get him some protection. He took a battering last year, and he needs to be a quarterback this year, guys, not a single-wing tailback as he had to be last season.
No doubt. And going back to Cody, that Oklahoma team, yeah, we can talk about their quarterbacks and how prolific they were throwing the football, but make no mistake about it, and Lincoln Riley will tell you every chance he gets, they were a run-first team, and in large part due to the fact that they had guys like Cody Ford up front. They could run the rock 280, 290 a game at times, and this is a guy that can go up there and really maul in the trenches.
The Bucs just made a pick, but before we hear it, let's get Ian in here. Ian?
Rich, I talked to several evaluators about why Cody Ford had fallen from the first round to the second round. The reason is because in 2017, he played at about 25 pounds over the weight he did in 2018. So yes, he played well this year. The tape from 2 years ago was really bad. Plus teams thought he was a lot better than he actually was. Some attitude questions there too. That's maybe why he fell.